What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to exciting episode of Pop Culture Showdown. Don't go anywhere. It is Black History Month. We're going to get into some of our favorite black characters among anime, comic books, all that good stuff. We also got a star-studded, stretchy battle coming up. Stay tuned. Everybody, like I said, welcome back to Pop Culture Showdown. Anyways, we got a star-studded battle going on today. I'm not going to let y'all know what it is yet, so I'm going to let it be a surprise. But anyway, joining me today, we have the returning guest, Treasure, over here. How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
You good? You good? You feeling confident about today's topics and
Of course.
amped up? You know.
Always.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. And then right here we got Mr. Jamal right here. How you doing? Sir?
I'm good.
I like the Charmander shirt.
Thank you.
You know, like I said, you got to catch them all.
Happy to be here. Happy to be disrespectful.
You going to be disrespectful today?
Always. That's what I want to show
well,
for.
I mean, the streets love to hear it. But anyway, like I said, welcome back to the show. It is Black History Month, so we're going to be talking about a lot of our favorite black characters among various types of media. And we got we got one other topic too before we get into that though, because I know we've everybody has like a hot take. You know, we love, like you said, you want to get disrespectful. So I know you got some good hot takes. So we're gonna have some anime hot takes right now. So, Treasure, I know you requested that we keep these anonymous, like before. So before, usually going into things in the show, we usually do like a little rundown. Hey, what we're talking about. We knew the general idea was anime hot takes, but we didn't know what, because she wanted to, I guess, leave the suspense.
Yeah, we gotta save the fire.
Save the fire. Okay,
yeah.
well, since you saved the fire, why don't you just let it on out? Because what's your hot take that you have today? What is it?
So I have two. The first one, honestly, the first one isn't as crazy or as whatever as the second one, but I think that Deku from My Hero is a great main character and one of the best like hero archetype characters in anime. A lot of people give him shit for or give him
Oh,
So my hot take is that Deku from My Hero Academia is one of the best like hero archetype characters that are out there. A lot of people give him crap for being too much of like a crybaby and I guess like emotional, but I don't know. I feel like I feel like his character was written very well. We see his development from when he was very weak, but he had the heart of a hero, and then he grew like physically.
So I'm surprised. That's a hot take. People don't like Deku.
yeah, people see he's a crybaby.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like him as a main character.
Oh my God, my Shayla, my Shayla.
Like at
I
all.
mean, considering the newer, like the current seasons, like
I mean, yeah,
I think he's coming to his own. Like
he has. When he started off, he definitely had that, like, because he was always crying. He was always just like,
I mean, the boy didn't have no powers. What was he gonna do?
I mean, you're not wrong, but like, it's just the fact that like, dang, all I see on the screen is just him crying. I personally don't think he was a crybaby. The crybaby is Takamichi from what show is that?
Tokyo Revengers.
Yeah, Tokyo Revengers.
Yeah.
Tokyo Revengers.
Takamichi from Tokyo Revengers is who people think Deku is. That boy is just a crybaby.
Very much.
Since we all main characters, I could bring my hot take. I hate Eren. Eren Yeager is a terrible character. I hate Eren Yeager. I will die on this hill. I've said it once before at Blurred when Mariah said that Eren Yeager should be president, and we practically got Eren Yeager as president in hindsight. But no, I hate Eren, and you can say I'm not even. This goes back before the rumbling. Like no. I hated Eren back in the beginning. I thought he was whiny. I thought he was crybaby, and I thought he was one of those characters who talks a good game, but he doesn't do anything but mess everything up. Like I don't like Eren at all.
I'm mad because I can't even like defend that because that is true. Season 1, he was very much just in the way, and yeah.
He's never been what is really good about him?
Is this your game? Huh? Is this your game?
I think the only people who like Eren Yeager are people who just like to see the world burn.
Honestly.
Yeah, that's true.
People who just be like, just burn it all. Like I don't like. I mean, okay, that's nice, but like, there's so many other great characters in that show. Like I used to hate Armin.
Why?
You hated Armin?
What's wrong with
That's a
Armin?
hot take.
Because-
Why you hate
Yeah.
Armin?
I don't hate him now, but I used to hate him when he was
Why,
just
though?
like, because
He
he's
was
just that's all he used to do. Like
he was a Tails archetype character. Like he was
Yeah.
the smart guy who was there just to support his friends.
yeah, but I
Like,
grew to like him. I never grew to like Aaron.
I mean, no, I'm not defending Aaron. I'm just saying, like, Armin, you should have, like, there was no reason to dislike him.
Hey, listen, when Captain, it was either him or Irwin, I was like, all right, bro, what y'all finna do?
Oh, no, it definitely should have been. Yeah.
Because I was,
You think it should have been Irwin?
Yeah, it should have been Irwin.
think it should have
Nah.
been Irwin.
It should have been Irwin.
I don't think they could have been wrong. I think either route they took would have been like cool, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
I wanted Armin. I don't know. I wanted to-
I mean,
My hot take? Hold on.
oh, wait, which y'all think?
All right. This is the conversation we had earlier.
I feel
Y'all-
like I know what this is.
You might. Naruto, that boy is straight genetics.
No, he is not.
That boy is straight.
No, he
hold
is
on,
not.
hold
Forgot
on.
about this.
Right. So everything that happened to him, like, you know, sure, he had to work hard to harness his power. But where the writer messed up, where the author messed up, is as soon as he added the introduction of like reincarnation and saying, yeah, you are always special, you are meant to do this, it destroyed any hard work that like, because he was born to be that guy. Like he was literally the reincarnation of the strongest person outside of the god of chakra. You can't say that it's not genetic if you were literally made to be that person.
Yeah.
Like it's unfortunate because, you know, everything else leading up to that point, you can argue is hard work. Yeah.
So it's for you kind of destroyed the mystique of, oh, he had to build himself up. And it's like, oh, the whole time he was the prodigy.
Yeah. Like there's you know, obviously all main characters have that hidden ability. Like you can argue, you know, sure he was from a clan that was like the strongest, but he still had to work to hard.
Yeah.
He had to work to harness his power. But as soon as you include like verbatim into the canon, you are going to be special regardless because of who you are. It's genetic. Like you can't say it's hard work.
And you disagree with that?
I disagree because just because you were born special, like physically with all these powers and stuff, doesn't mean that you're going to do anything with that. And he had the odds stacked against him from birth. Like his birthday was, his parents are dead, the village is in shambles. He got a demon fox sealed inside him. Like then when he grew up alone. He had no family, no friends. Everyone hated him, was afraid of him. Like he had the power, literally, but like he had no help. He was
Look, just because you have no help, let's say you're born an orphan, but you have $1 trillion in your bank account. Like,
That's different.
Sure.
That's different. You
No,
have
that's
that at
literally
your
what he
disposal.
is.
It's easy to spend money. You can't compare that
Batman
to.
at that point.
There's a, you can't compare that to having powers and trying to literally fight for your life.
The author said, yes, you are the reincarnation of my son who is the strongest ninja. Like, you can't say you
But he
don't have
had
that in your back
nothing.
pocket. Your
He
back
had
pocket.
nothing.
It doesn't matter if he had nothing. He still is the reincarnation of, like,
I mean, look at-
Hashirama. Hashirama was the other reincarnation. That boy is arguably one of the top 5 strongest in the verse. Like, just because he's a reincarnation.
So we're gonna not even consider all the training arts he did, all the time he sacrificed himself, almost got hurt. Like
I mean, he's got to learn how to fight, but I mean, at the end of the day, he was built to be.
built to be
But
the
he
guy.
had 2 different trainer arcs with Jiraiya and with the frog dude for to get the sage mode stuff. Like
I mean, that's cool, but like,
for months, for like I think like a year or so. Like it wasn't like it was the time skip was like 2 years. He came back.
Even then, he wouldn't have been able to do that if he didn't have like the chakra reserves he had or the Nine Tails. Like he had the 2 best combos you need to be able to do whatever you want.
But when he
look,
was doing the
it's like Hashirama. Hashirama, if he wasn't a senju,
we got to table this for a second.
all right,
we got to take a quick break. Okay, recharge your chakras. Okay, we'll be right back. And we're right back. Like I said, so we were talking about our anime hot takes. Jamal had ended on a bit of a high note. You know, talking about how Naruto is basically he's just all genetics. He's
still wrong though.
I don't know, man. It's that. I mean, that's up for debate. I do understand you had a second hot take. So what is that?
So we had this conversation or like a similar conversation before. So yeah, my other hot take that women are more and better anime fans than the guys.
Really?
We're more anime fans. Yeah.
Oh.
And I stand on
What you
that.
making that face for?
And I stand on
What
that.
are you making that face?
I wanted to explain.
Okay.
Explain.
Because in general, obviously not all guys, but in general, from what I've seen, like a lot of y'all really just like gravitate toward like shonen anime and leave it at that, or something similar. But like a lot of women that like myself and that I've met, we watch it all. Like I personally watch romance, horror, psychological thriller, slice of life, fantasy, shonen, drama. Like a lot of us just watch a lot of different things.
Yeah.
So
You guys are more diverse.
yeah.
So because you guys are more diverse,
Yeah, you're more
think you're
anime
better.
fans because it's
You're more anime
anime.
fans.
It's not shonen. It's,
But does that make you better fans because you're more diverse? If you're not like a lot of the dudes are the ones who buy most of like anime content. Like we're the ones that boost it. Like you guys may watch more stuff, but are you guys really like supplying the industry?
I don't know. I feel like the thing about that is I feel like the shonen genre does carry anime a lot because everybody does like love it.
it's like the most popular.
Yeah.
Out of the,
So I feel like that's kind of hard because there are a lot of fans and like content behind. Like I would say behind that, I would put romance right behind that, and it's a big like pool of fans for
Yeah,
that. But
right.
yeah, I don't know. That's kind of hard to beat because shonen. I feel like anything action adventure will always beat anything too. So
okay. Well,
that was all.
anyways, we can sit here all day and talk about our hot takes, but before we go, we got to get into our favorite black characters. Black History Month, y'all.
I go first. Let me go.
You go first.
Let me go first,
All
yeah.
right, Jesus,
look,
brother. Jay,
Look,
let me
man.
calm down.
Every time I've been on this show, I've mentioned her at least once.
Okay,
and I
all
realized
right.
it.
Okay, let's get Jamal. Who-
Vixen.
Can I ask the question?
No, you can't ask the question.
Oh my God.
Look, Vixen. Okay, she needs so much more. Oh, look,
Calm down, sir.
No, leave me alone. All right, look, I love animals. I love animal powers. That's like basic, superpowers like flight, strength, turn into animals. That's like one of my favorite things. And Vixen, just being a black woman who's able to do that is
Yes.
peak.
I love Vixen too. For those of you who don't know about Vixen, she's a female, a black woman in DC Comics who has a mystical necklace, amulet, and she can channel the powers and abilities of different animals, whether they're extinct or currently still living. She can have the strength of an elephant, the speed of a cheetah, flight of a hawk, or whatever. Like she's that girl, okay? And she's a supermodel too, so she knows she's
That's her
she's
day
there.
job.
You're early.
I'd say I timed things perfectly.
I meant for our dinner date. The fashion show's not over for another half an hour.
It's over for us. We've got Justice League business.
I figured.
Lord have mercy. The Lord is my shepherd. He know what I want. Miss Parker! Miss Parker!
A supermodel and a superhero, like
Model by
That's
day.
what I'm saying. Like I'm like, why
Hero
haven't
by
we
night.
gotten a live action version of Vixen? Besides like what we had her in like the Arrow, but I don't even count that.
that doesn't count.
I don't even count that. But no, a black woman who's a supermodel and who has animal abilities. Like, come on, like
But say I would love to see that honestly.
exactly. Anybody else you got on the list?
Anybody else on the list? I got the basic Cyborg. I got
Okay,
Static
Cyborg.
Shock.
And I have a gripe. I have a bone to pick with Static Shock.
Why?
Not him personally, but
Oh.
there is no reason why Static Shock should not be bigger or as big than Miles Morales. To me,
He should be bigger.
he should be bigger than Miles Morales. to me.
Especially because we had the cartoon as kids, so he was out there and everybody
Exactly.
like watched the show.
The cartoon was so good. I mean, just him as a character. There's a lot of similarities to young black kids trying to be balanced, like that Spider-Man dynamic, trying to balance being a kid, a teenager, and then being a hero at the same time. And like,
Oh, the swagger of a young black
yeah,
teen.
oh god, the swagger of a young black teen. Don't we love to see?
The way he leaps off of rooftops and flips backwards to face the camera before falling into a headfirst dive is just full of the exaggerated swagger of a black teen.
I'm so sick of these people. Oh!
So I don't have any like anime or like hero related ones, but I guess comic related. I did say Amber from Invincible. I love her down. I don't care. Go ahead and sigh. It don't matter.
It's not the comic version. It's
You're right. The TV show.
prime version.
Yeah, the TV show. The
Amazon
TV show. The
Prime
best
version.
version of Amber, actually.
Okay. Why? What do you think? Because I know some people don't like Amber. Like
I don't.
this guy.
Yeah, I don't know.
I love her. I mean, I don't really. overall she isn't flawed. The only thing that like people don't like her for is her being mad at Mark. And we had this discussion so many times in this debate about why she wasn't as bad with that argument. But the point is she's a pretty good character. I mean, she's only a side character, so it's not really much to go off of, but I just like that she kind of like stands on like what she believes in. I don't know. She's a great friend to like her friends in the show. I don't know. I like her.
Jamal, why don't you like her? Because she got mad at Mark.
She falls
being
into
a
that
bad
same
boyfriend.
trope of like the superhero's girlfriend who knows of the secret identity, but still gets mad at him for trying to protect everyone else. And it's the dumbest thing.
It wasn't that black and white. It was no. We did the opposite.
No, stop talking.
It wasn't that
stop
black and
talking.
white.
Look,
It was not that black and white.
it is that black and white.
No, it was not.
If you know for a fact your boyfriend is a person who is a superhero, and if anybody tries to get to him, they're gonna go through you. Why are you mad at him?
She
no reason
wasn't
to be
mad
at
that
him.
he was a superhero. She was mad because he lied to her face several times.
There's
They are together. Why couldn't he have
She
just said
didn't
that?
know that. He
is a-
assumed that she did not know.
We literally
Yes,
saw.
but
Hold
he
on.
lied to her
We
so
literally
many
saw in the later seasons what happened when they knew they could get to Mark through Amber, and she freaked out and she couldn't do it anymore because she realized, yeah, this is crazy. Like somebody has me by my neck and can kill me. No, that's not valid.
They are teenagers. They
I
are
don't care.
teenagers.
I don't care if they're
Both
teen- I don't
of
care
their
how
feelings
old
are
they are.
valid.
I do not care
I think
how
she's
old they
less toxic than Mary Jane. That's all I can say.
She's less
She's not
toxic than like.
She's not even toxic. She just
She-
has feelings. She's like
That's
15.
true. That's
She's less toxic than like Mary Jane and Lois Lane. She's not throwing herself out of buildings for Mark to catch her, but like it's still that same trope of like you can't understand them as a superhero and also be mad when they do things to protect you. That's a logical fallacy. You can't do that. It makes no sense. Like no.
I think the point
Hey,
was
look, I
valid.
see both sides, but it's like I don't know. Is there anybody else on your list? Man?
My other characters, so I said Maxine Shaw from Living Single.
Okay.
I really, really liked her. I didn't finish the show yet, but like just off of what I've seen, I really love her character. I feel like my humor is like I see a lot of that within her character. So I love her. She's hilarious.
Honorable mention for me, Piccolo. Look, Piccolo may be a green alien, but we all know who that brother is. Okay, we all know he got the do-rag. Okay, he taking care of everybody. He raising everybody's kids. Okay, he's standing there still. He got a deep voice. Piccolo is a black man.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, listen.
No arguments.
It's like Darwin from Amazing World of Gumball.
Yeah.
It's a little black fish just living in his cat's house.
Yeah.
I respect it.
Exactly. I mean, of course, you got your classics like Storm. It's always like a pillar.
T'Challa.
Black
Yeah.
Panther. It's a whole lot we can get into, but we gotta take another break. We start talking about the black people. They try to cut it short, just like Black History Month. But anyway, we'll be right back after these messages. Yo, what's up? Like I said, we back again. There was a couple of characters that I didn't get to mention. The last segment, our favorite like black characters in media. Talk about some of the villains. Black Manta. Black Manta is one of my favorite villains like of all time, and I think he's very underrated. When you talk about like top villains where there's DC or Marvel, he gets overlooked a lot to me.
He does.
I mean, let's not forget he's Aquaman's like arch nemesis, and the way they go tit for tat, like it gets like brutal, like. It's like a blood feud. Like it's
Honestly, yeah.
no joke. Like it's no joke. Like this dude killed his son. Aquaman killed his father. They go back and forth, and he's just like a very like underrated for somebody like, mind you, this is a black man who does not have any superpowers. All he has is a highly advanced diving suit and laser beams and swords. That's all he has, and he be going blow for blow with Aquaman, who goes blow for blow with Superman.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm gonna say like this dude, like no.
Side note: if we're talking about black villains, I just want to sneak in Tobias from
Tobias Whale. Oh my
Black
god.
Lightning. I just
Not
want to sneak
Tobias
in.
Whale.
We don't have to talk about him. We don't have to talk. If you know who he is, you know who he is. We don't got to talk about
You
him.
talking about Tobias Whale from the Black Lightning show, right?
But that's it. I just wanted to sneak his
Such a
name in there.
great
He is
villain.
I
hilarious.
just wanted to sneak his name in there.
He is hilarious. I seen a scene the other day. It was like they said, Tobias, it look like you ain't aged today because he takes like a serum. So he's supposed to be like 50 something. He said, well, I had to get off that watermelon and chicken fried chicken diet. I was like, yo.
How is it you never seem to age?
Well, a vegan lifestyle mixed with a little yoga really does work. I keep saying black folks got to get off of that fried chicken and watermelon Kool-Aid diet.
This is a sick Negro.
Anyways, all right, time to get less serious. Actually, no, we about to get serious. Death battles. All right, so today we have Monkey D. Luffy versus Mr. Fantastic. The what did I say? The Rubber Band Bandit versus the super stretchy smart guy. Now, obviously, this was brought about because Marvel Rivals, an excellent video game. You know, we play Marvel Rivals a lot.
Diamond 2. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, he.
I don't.
Everybody.
I have a PS4, but
It's fine. It's fine. We gonna get you a PS5. But yeah, you're Diamond now.
Diamond
right?
2.
You're Diamond. Okay. So recently they added the Fantastic Four to Marvel Rivals, right? They dropped Invisible Woman and Mr. Fantastic, and Mr. Fantastic has an ability where if you get enough damage, he puffs up and he comes all buff and everything. And a lot of anime fans saw this image of Mr. Fantastic, buff and everything, and they said, "Huh, that looks familiar." And they put it next to Luffy when he gets what gear is
Gear
it?
5?
In Gear 5, yeah.
Yeah, been there, done that.
He gets all big, and they're like, "Oh, why are they copying?"
I
That
know
was the
it's
craziest thing.
It's disrespectful. Like y'all can't. Mr. Fantastic came first, but he's copying off of off of Luffy.
There's no
Excuse
way
me?
you just said
That's
that.
crazy.
Copying.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
Long story short, people in these streets been talking blasphemous, talking about Luffy is whooping Mr. Fantastic, and they said
It
that
is.
Mr. Fantastic has been stealing from Luffy in terms of his powers and abilities.
Realistically, though,
Okay, yeah.
Mr. Fantastic has been here since like forever.
60s.
So
The
we're not about
60s,
to sit
the
here and
60s.
act like no. But I do think Luffy would give him a run for his money
Why?
and beat him.
Why? Please
Because
explain.
so like I said, I did my research because if I'm going to sit here and defend a character that I like I'm gonna make sure I'm right, and I am. So anyway, Mr. Fantastic, his main thing is like besides stretching, like his superpower is his like genius, right?
Yes, okay.
But it's just like I feel like it depends. Like, does he have time to prepare before the fight, or are they just pulling up and fighting? Because if he has time to prepare, maybe. And I looked at the inventions that he created, and I'm thinking he's building like weaponry and stuff. But no, it's just like it's great inventions. Don't get me wrong. He's very intelligent, but like he's not building weapons that would pull up and be like, yeah, like we're gonna take Luffy down. Like no, it's just like
He could.
he could, but like what has he made already? Like, if he pulled up to the fight, what is he going to fight with?
Time machines, devices. Ma'am.
Anyway, let me get into why Luffy is winning anyway, and why he's more powerful. First of all,
Well, we're waiting.
okay, first of all, everyone keeps saying that he has Toon Force, and it's not Toon Force. You have to understand that his power is simply just broken. He
That sounds like Toon Force to me.
Toon Force.
but it's not like okay, it's
Hold on. What is Toon Force to you? Let's start there. What's Toon Force to you?
Toon Force is pretty much just like in anything goes, but it's like super. It's like it's illogical, and yes, like that is what like Luffy's power like Gear 5 is, but it's not like Oda said like yeah, Looney Tunes like that's him. Like no, it wasn't like Looney Tunes was inspired. No, his power was inspired by Looney Tunes, but it wasn't like he just said yeah like a gag anime, like yeah, like anything. It's not like that. Like there are limits.
Seems very broad to me.
Yeah, it seems like they just you
It's
don't
up
want
to
to put
interpretation.
you don't want to put a
Not real- I
definition
mean-
on it, so it's basically Toon Force. Like you can't if there's no concrete anything like order to his powers, then yeah, it's Toon Force because he's just goofy and whatever happens just happens.
His powers are limited to his imagination, so there is that. But from what we've seen so far in the show and in the manga, like he can turn other like the environment, including people and elements, into like rubber, and like he can bend lightning. We've been through that before. Then on top of that, he has his hockey, so he has observation hockey. He can like slightly predict what his opponent's next move is. So there's that. Then he has armament hockey where he can like harden his body, like at will. So there's also that.
Harden his body at will.
Yeah, because he's made of rubber, right? But he can harden like his arm. So if you like punch it, like it's like metal or whatever. It doesn't turn into metal, but it's as hard as metal. Is what I'm
Okay,
trying to say.
okay. I mean, hey, look.
He has super speed. Like I don't what powers does Mr. Fantastic has that he's bringing to the table to beat Luffy in a fight? Luffy has him in speed. He has him in creativity. Like I said, his
You sure about creativity?
Yeah, like
You
he
sure?
can.
Have you seen some of the stuff that Mr. Fantastic done?
But again, that's what I'm saying. What weapons has he created?
What's stopping Mr. Fantastic from making just like a tidal wave machine and drowning Luffy?
But here's the thing. Okay.
What's stopping him from doing that? Because Luffy can't swim.
It has to be made. But here's the thing. His setback is sea prism like stone. It's that material. It's not just the water. It's just from the sea. So if he got that got that element in it, sure. But it can't
Fantastic.
just be.
So if he takes Luffy in the Fantastic car and drops him in like the Pacific Ocean.
But here's the thing. Luffy is faster than him because when Mr. Fantastic uses his stretch abilities, he loses his speed. So you have that. So he's not touching him.
But he's not touching him.
He's not faster than
around?
Luffy. He's losing.
So what is Luffy, the Flash or something? Like
he's not the Flash, but like he literally he's able to like pump his blood and use it to be faster.
I just thought about it. Luffy's not faster than like Silver Surfer. Like Mr. Fantastic has touched Silver Surfer before.
I don't know. I have to go back and see because I was trying to see like get a number, but
he's resisted blast from the Infinity Gauntlet. Wolverine can't even cut through him. Wolverine has adamantium, the strongest metal in Marvel.
Yeah, like Mr. Fantastic is one of the most durable people. Like he can't be touched.
Just because he's more durable than Luffy doesn't mean Luffy isn't still.
So how is Luffy gonna hurt him? What's he gonna do? Turn Mr. Fantastic into rubber? Like what? How is
he's already
any of his inventions that he may pull up with? He can turn into rubber. So there's also that. Like he's like, what is he gonna like? He has no powers to use.
He can extend his limbs. Can Luffy extend his limbs?
Yes, he's rubber.
Wait, no. Can he take his arm and make 5 more arms from his arm and hands?
Can he do that? That is a good question. I'm not gonna lie.
Mr. Fantastic has done that.
I don't know if he can do
Mr.
that.
Fantastic has done that.
But he doesn't have to do all that though. It doesn't matter.
What do you mean he doesn't have to do all that?
Because he's faster. He can predict what he's gonna do next. Like.
And because Mr. Fantastic just won't think of a way how to beat him, right?
I'm not saying he won't think of a way, but like it's not like Luffy is helping.
This man outsmarts Dr. Doom, Thanos, like all the major players. They don't like they hate. They be like we gotta take out
Luffy,
Richards
yeah,
first.
like Luffy can have all the hacks that he wants to. He's not smart enough to find a way to beat Mr. Fantastic. Like he can't touch him. Like what is he honestly gonna do?
What is Mr. Fantastic gonna do?
He can extend the fight and then find a way to beat him. Like if it's a war of attrition, you're not winning with Mr. Fantastic.
No.
Because that's all it's gonna be. It's gonna be a war of attrition. And Luffy is not a character who like as the fight gets on, like he's gonna win.
I feel like if he had preparation time, that he would have something on him. But just not pulling up, he's not.
All right, folks. All right, we gotta wrap this up. Thank you guys for joining us on the show. You know, it's okay. Mr. Fantastic beats Luffy.
No.
Hey, listen.
I'm glad we established that.
Listen, Miss Hisoka. Okay, I don't know.
That's okay. It's crazy.
We're not taking that from Hisoka Just Do It shirt.
Yeah. Yeah. Just do it, Hisoka.
Just do it, Hisoka. Just do it.
It was a gift.
Do what?
Relax, it was a gift.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we got something for him next episode too. Stay tuned for next episode. I don't know what's gonna be. But thank you all for watching another episode of Pop Culture Showdown. Make sure you follow us on Instagram and check us out on YouTube, PGCPG Online. And we are out.
Okay. Y'all come from my shirt.
Yeah,
That's
because you set yourself up wearing that.
That's